Hello, my name is Michael Aronovitz. I am a college professor. I'm a rock critic, and I'm a horror writer. And I was fortunate enough that Cemetery Dance Publications took on my collection, Dancing with Tombstones. All the stories were created and revised in this office. You can tell that my wife and I do a lot of work in here. It's not pretty, but all the work gets done. The collection is called Dancing with Tombstones, and I want to kind of show the cover here. And I think they did a really good job with this. The artist is Lynn Hansen, and I met her because I have a Facebook account. I have almost 5,000 friends. I only know about 50 of them. I joined a bunch of horror groups and just asked for a friendship with tons of people and built up the following. And I really don't post much because I feel that the best way to express myself is through the writing. So I don't want to put up the graffiti on Facebook as if that represents, the best me. And what I do is when I see, a picture of a place I want to go, like Amsterdam or France, I'll post the picture. And I saw a work of art that I liked by an artist named Vicky Flar, and I shared it, and she was kind enough to send me a note saying, why don't we talk about what you could afford? And very politely, I told her that's not really my interest. I love the picture, but I write a column called Goblet of Shock for Metalheads Forever. I put, I can put her buy links, I can put mine. It's a way to talk about art. I do a lot of metal reviews there as well, but I can bring on anybody I want. And she thought that was kind of cute and everything, but she said there's somebody you should know about, and her name is Lynn Hansen. And Lynn was already a friend, which is not so surprising because I friended everybody and their fucking mother. So I got together with her and I told her, what I'm doing, and she was very particular about how things go, and I loved it. It was great. I was thinking, let's put together the best article possible. And she said to me, she sends an email, and she says, Mike, I already know you. And I said, how do you know me? And she said, I'm the artist who did the cover of your first novel, Alice Walks, for Cemetery Dance, who picked up the electronic version. And how wild is that? And then she said, you're on my schedule for this year. I'm doing the cover for Dancing with Tombstones, which I found incredibly exciting. And she asked, has anybody from the publisher talked about what's going to go on the cover? Have you talked to anybody about this? And I told her that I had a brief dialogue with Norman Prentice, who handles their electronic department, and he's my contact there. And his idea was to have a broken ballerina doll in front of a tombstone, and you call it Dancing with Tombstones. And I thought that was a good idea. And what Lynn did was she made this cover. I'll make sure that's just straight. And if you notice, that's my likeness on the cover. And I had 3 reactions. My first one was, yeah, fucking A, man. My second reaction was, I'm a clown. And then my third reaction was, I thought it was kind of like a nod. Being the scary clown is really cool in horror. I'm a fan of It and Terrifier, and there is a scary clown story in here called The Exterminator that I wrote. And from what I hear, Lynn read all the stories, which I respect a lot. I love that. And she liked that particular story. And she put me on the cover. So that's really how the physical copy and what the audience is first going to see, that's how that all came about.